These are all the diatonic seventh arpeggios of C major, and this is the very beginnings of sweeping. So the first one is we're going to start on A on the 5th string. So that's a minor 7, which is A, C, E, and G. And this is the germ for sweep picking, because a full sweep is something like this. And the very first germ to getting that is this. And make sure to do a sweeping thing with your right hand. So just up and down. So these are all the first 4 notes of 7th arpeggios. That exercise will come later, but the very beginnings of sweep picking is simply this. So you have 12 hammer to 15, 14 on D, and then 12 on G. So make sure and get that hammer. And so whenever there's a variation in the exercise, like for example, the first variation is instead of A, C, E, G, then you go up to B, C, E, G. And that's adding, this is where music theory gets confusing, because you can either think of it as a 2nd or a 9th, or you can think of it as a completely inverted chord. If you really think about it, it's the 3rd inversion of a C major 7. But this doesn't need to be internalized. I'm just saying how confusing this can all be. So this, you can think of it as a 3rd inversion of C major 7, because it contains all the notes of C major 7, which is C, E, G, and B. But the B's on the root, so it's an inverted chord. This is all stuff you don't necessarily need to understand right now. The thing to internalize here is how drastic of a change there is by just changing one note. See, I'm changing one note and it sounds incredibly emotional. And that's really just to add variation. Keep you on your toes during the exercise. Like I said, these are arpeggiated versions of all the diatonic 7th chords. So this right here, I'll just go through it. So A, C, E, G. This is also A, C, E, G. Then this is G 7. This is a very easy, I would consider this a very beginner intro exercise, because all you're really doing is a hammer here, and then go up a string and up a string. That's how every shape is. 4 notes, pretty easy, and it's the very beginnings of sweeping. See, watch my right hand. And then a full sweep. This is the germ. So if you turn that into butter, then I'll have more exercises that will get you closer and closer to playing sweep picking. But this is a germ. So yeah, I'm going to make another exercise where it'll be the exact same shapes, just starting on G, and then on D, and then on E, just so you have that overall fluency everywhere. So it's not like, oh, what's a minor 7? Oh, I only know it right here. Because then once you have that full fluency, it's like, well, here it is too. And here it is over here. Or just all the different ways so that you're developing full fluency across the fretboard. And yeah. All right, have fun with that.